remaining in the game. In the third quarter, I'm sorry, not in the ball game. Rushing things a little bit here. Troy Thomas now with the opportunity to kick the ball, as they're giving everybody a shot at it today. Well, we'll see what happens.
There we go. Wham! Wow.
A nice kick that time. Good foot on that ball, as Thomas also comes downfield to help make the tackle. Brought down by 44 Tranter again, and he's had an outstanding game on special teams. So again,
that's an indication of how much of a well-rounded team you have when you have your starting kicker that's out, and then McDonald comes in and he's been putting the ball in the end zone every kickoff, and then you have Troy Thomas to come in and kick off.
Oh yeah. Worse than 10 for Lakeshore. See if they can get a game going again on offense. They do. Boom, pop over the middle. Oh, nice. Almost in and out of the hands of number 29, Roy Amster, as Bobby McDonald just comes up with a great defensive play.
Number 11, Bob McDonald, really knocked
Bob
it out
McDonald
there.
effortlessly just came in there and just tapped the ball away from him.
That's confidence. Just a confident defensive squad out there on the field right now.
So it's second down. 10 yards to go. The ball is resting on the 31-yard line.
Second and 10 for Lakeshore as they send Matt Martin in motion to the top of your screen. Look, again, another quick out, and it's caught by Westlake. Maybe they'll give him a gain of 1 on the play.
Joe, last time these two teams met, I remember Cypress could hit those outs very well, and I'm surprised that was the first out pattern that they've thrown all game so far. I'm sure they could take advantage of that pass play. .443 left in this third quarter. Ball on the 33-yard line of Lakeshore. 3rd and 9.
Cypress in a quarterback that backs in the I formation. Again, Mascio blocking, throws, looks, has a man, almost intercepted by Feeney. And the punt team now for Lakeshore will come out as they come out with 3 quick passes, and that's it. 3 and out for Lakeshore.
So it's 4th down and 9 yards to go.
Well, Lakeshore's defense is really going to have to rise to an occasion to stop Grand Island right now, because if Grand Island goes up 40-0, 41-0, this game is well on its way to be over if it's not already.
The score, 34-7 in favor of Grand Island.
Back to kick is number 81.
Zalski to kick again, and he pooches this one right straight up in the air, and it's going to take a bounce right at the 48-yard line. And again, Grand Island will take over in their own territory.
Grand Island's ball is 1st and 10.
Well, I'm sure you're going to see Grand Island just try to chew up this clock at this point, Joe.
Good. No, I'm just 4:28 to go. As Dave, we might just lose our jobs today. No, I'm adding some humor into the broadcast, folks, at home. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we're watching the same game. You know what I mean. And it's number 40. This is Brett Virost. And where did he come from? But again, 15-yard gain, 1st down, Grand Island, and they're down to the 35-yard line.
Tackle that time has been number 24, Kirk Maceo. Kirk Maceo's been all over the field so far this afternoon for the Lakeshore Eagles at his defensive back position.
They put number 78, and that is Bob Backlund, I believe. Bob Backlund, number 78, on the offensive line now at right guard, where V-Ross plays. He's wearing number 79, but they also have another 79, B.J. Reville. And Scott, the ball carrier this time. Flag down on the play. One thing, there hasn't been many penalties in this ball game on either team.
Well, both teams have been showing a lot of character, not going after each other, cheap shots.
And there's got to be a lot of frustration on the part of Lakeshore. But they are a well-disciplined club. I really give them a lot of credit. They got to come out here the second time in a row at Grand Island, and it's just a tough team to beat at home as they are on their way to going 9-0. The penalty is going to be against Grand Island, and it's a big yard, a 15-yarder, personal foul.
Grand Island, clipping.
A clipping call. And that'll give Lakeshore first. Oh, I'm sorry. That'll move Grand Island back
47-yard line.
to the 47-yard line.
Clock winding down this third quarter, 3:44 left.
That'll bring up first and 20. Take a look at the sidelines of Grand Island. The single setback is Thomas, and they do give to him, and another loss of 3 yards. A nice defensive play that time.
By number 81, Tom Zamaski.
Along with Bob Brzezinski, the nose man out there.
Number 81, Tom Jansky on the stop at second down, 25 yards to go, Grand Island ball.
Second down and 25.
There we go. How about that?
McDonald to throw again, has some pressure, looks, and he's sacked.
Sacked by number 44.
Back at the 45-yard line of Lakeshore. That'll bring up third down, and about, 40?
45-yard line.
This is the worst offensive series I think I've ever seen Grand Island play in. The 15-yard penalty hurt him, but great defensive series here by Lakeshore. So they number 50 and number 78. That's Bob Backlund and Eisenhardt. Throw to Thomas, and Guest is out there, can't get him. Still on his feet. Thomas is going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. I was trying to say they have two new linemen in there. That's Jim Salomon, number 50, also on the line. Domster with the stop. That'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, nice run that time by Thomas.
Fourth and 11. And I think you're going to see him go for it here, dude.
Fourth down, 11 yards to go.
Nice gain that time to take him out of position where they wouldn't have to punt the ball.
20-yard run.
Picked up 20 yards.
Fourth down.
Nice gain for Thomas.
Grand Island's going for it, looks like.
And Grand Island on fourth and 11 will go for it. The single setback is Scott McDonald, Bobby McDonald under center with Moran and Thomas split out wide, and some pressure here, and he's going to be brought down, sacked by number 67, the noseman, Bobby Rudzinski.
Defensive line for Lakeshore, Joe, has been doing a nice job of staying after McDonald.
Nice defensive play there, as we saw a good defensive setup by Lakeshore for the touchdown. Let's see if they can go down here and put the ball in the end zone.
First and 10.
I think 14 points would be the most any team scored on Grand Island in one game so far.
Cypus, the quarterback, sets up. A lot of protection, throws. Intercepted by Breidenbecker to the 40 and rode out of bounds at about the 36-yard line by Johnson, number 71, Eric Johnson.
15 yards.
So as soon as you take it over, give it away, and you're not going to win football games. The first turnover of the game.
Number 71, Eric Johnson.
Eric Johnson driving Justin Breidenbecker, number 5, out of bounds.
Joe, let me just say right there that number 40, Brett Vieros, on that interception put a one heck of a lick on Brian Cypus that time. Took him right off his feet.
I missed that. I was
nice
watching
block
the interception.
that time,
Quick out. Throw behind the line, and McDonald gets knocked out of bounds by number 9, Matt Martin.
Out of bounds by number 9, Man Martin.
39 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
8-yard run.
Ball on the 29-yard line of Lakeshore. 2nd and 2.
McDonald again, the same play, and what the heck is...
Center for 29.
They better get back in the backyard and start playing some catch like they say.
And it's
That'll bring up third down and 2.
2.
Third and 2 as Grand Island now playing very, very conservative football and struggling here. If you can say that.
With a 34-7 lead.
Just playing very conservative time control, ball control. Thomas breaks through and first down and Morris. Flag goes down. Let's see what they're going to call here
I think
as
we're
he
gonna
moves
have
the
a face
ball to
mask
about
on
the
Troy
14.
Thomas. Yes, we do have a face mask call on Troy Thomas.
No, it's against Lakeshore as the official pointed to the Lakeshore side.
Oh, well, I mean the face mask was on
On
Troy
Troy.
Thomas.
Oh.
Yes.
Troy Thomas was the victim of a face mask.
Okay, sure.
All
Sorry.
No, I understand.
And number 88. Don Gouget made the tackle, but there's face mask call.
Don Gouget, the tackler.
And there's a penalty.
So they'll tack on a few there. The officials doing a great job in this game today, as they are some of the most experienced officials for playoff action. Ball's on the 7-yard line. Is first and goal. Give to Scott. Scott gets stacked up. Gain of 2, probably down to about the 5-yard line.
I think that will be the last play of this third quarter.
Imagine that. As the clock winds down in the third quarter. And we have now officially come to the end of the third quarter.
The end of the third quarter.
Grand Island with a 34-7 lead and 1 quarter of football away from making their third appearance in a row at Rich Stadium. We'll be back with that fourth quarter. You're watching high school. 12 minutes away to Rich Stadium as Grand Island and Coach Gene Masters looking to make their third appearance in a row, if my sources are correct. 34-7 and driving. 2nd and goal, the ball at the 6-yard line. And we're going to get probably lining up in the neutral zone or an illegal formation. Let's see what they're going to call is. Yeah, we're going to get an illegal formation. Procedure charge against Grand Island. I don't know what the play is. They might have had not a guy off the ball like they should. It's not a false start. It's just an illegal procedure as they send Bruno, number 85, into the ball game. They take number 1, Jay Moran, out. So hats off to Lakeshore and their coaching staff for a good season. A pass out into the flat to Feeney and incomplete as number 47, 41, Ed Mahalski with the coverage.
Made the coverage on that play.
Bobby McDonald did have the option that time to run the ball, Joe. He had the whole side of the field wide open. Could have probably took it in just running it.
This will bring up 3rd and goal. The ball at the 10, though, as they had a penalty assessed to them. Scott, McDonald, and Thomas are the backs as Bobby McDonald looks to throw. In trouble and is going to be dropped just at about the 23-yard line. A loss of 13 yards on the play. Baumgartner is going to come in now, and I don't know. Kirtle's, yeah, here comes Jim Criddle. I want to see him kick the ball.
There was a mix-up play on. That time the receiver didn't go up. McDonald was looking for somebody on to throw to on the outside there, deep in the end zone, but there was no receiver. And I think the receiver didn't even get out it on his pattern. He might have got stopped at the line of scrimmage and tied up. But
that'll be a 39-yard field goal.
39-yard field goal for Jim Criddle. Here we go.
And the kick is up. That's going to be way short, as it had the distance, but is
Over to the left.
wide left.
Over to Lakeshore's ball.
So Lakeshore will take over at the their own 22-yard line. The score still 34-7 in favor of Grand Island. The only scoring for Lakeshore came in the third quarter on a 14-yard pass from Cypus to Matt Martin. For Grand Island, McDonald threw to number 85, Mark Bruno.
Into the fourth quarter.
26-yarder. Lakeshore now taking over on offense. Let's see if they can move the ball here. And Mascio with some big open field running. He's got a man to beat.
There goes Mascio.
And he's
nice
gone.
move.
He could be gone. Nice tackle by Millar.
Stop was made by number.
And he's one of the tackles. And you're looking at a 10, 20, 35-yard run.
35-yard run
Timeout Lakeshore.
Joe, nice run that time by Kurt Mascio.
by Mascio.
As he's got about 80 yards on 2 carries.
He has
The
a great
55-yard, almost
great
90
ability
yards.
to sidestep people. He was making people miss left and right down that field.
You give him that hole, and that's what he can do. It's a shame he hasn't been able to do as well today as he has in other games. But just a great defense that can hold a running back like that. You can see the explosiveness of Kirk Mascio.
All you have to do is just open a hole up for that kid and let him get through it, and he'll do the rest for you. Just have to let him get through that line of scrimmage first.
And it's first and 10, Lakeshore.
I'm sure Coach Greg Giskevich, Jim Jones, and Dave Mascio are very pleased with their team this season. A young team, again, with a lot of returning lettermen next year. Gene Masters and Bill Riffle, the assistant coach for Grand Island. And again, a handoff inside, first man through. That's Roy Domster, number 29, the ball carrier.
Roy Domster, the carrier.
We'll give him a gain of 2. No huddle for Lakeshore as they go to their hurry-up offense. Ooh, baby. 2nd and 8. Fumble on the play, and Cypus picks it up and tries to go forward, maybe a yard.
Picked up by the quarterback.
And another player shaken up. That's number 78,
Made the tackle.
Tom Guest. But he's up and he's okay. We'll give him a gain of 2 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6. And again, a great job by the officiating crew here today. And we're going to get movement on number 9. That's Matt Martin, the end. And Cypus gets hammered anyway.
Flag on the play. Foul was made by number 33, Anthony Scott. Number 40.
Tackle that time was by number 33, Anthony Scott, and number 40, Brent Viros.
Thomas back out onto the field now on defense as number 46, Judd Baradoni, comes out of the ball game. He's played a lot of people today. Number 33 also out there, Anthony Scott. Mark Nowicki, the sophomore, he'll be back again next year. A lot of seniors on this ball club for Grand Island, but the juniors attribute and the sophomore as well, as they're going to be tough next year too, Dave. Matt Martin again in motion to the top of your screen. And Cypress barely gets the ball off, and he's going to change direction. What a great block by Martin as Mascio goes down the sidelines, and a nice job. I tell you, that's a nice block that time by number 9, Martin, as the head coach is just upset. Greg Yusevich is just beside himself out there. He's very upset with the spot by the official.
Joe, what instincts that time by Mascio, just to see that open field and just take it all the way down the sideline there. Nice run that time by Mascio.
So they're going to spot the ball. Good enough for a first down. And Lakeshore is moving the ball very well. They have played very well this second half, and Dave, really, it's a tie ball game this second half. I mean, one touchdown apiece here. Actually, the missed kick, they're up 7-6 the second half, if you look at it that way. But again, Grand Island doesn't have all their big horses in there, as they have substituted very well. We've seen quite a bit of players in the game. And a give to the first man through. That's Domster again.
Domster to the right side of the line.
Give him a gain of 2 on the play. That'll bring up second down and 8.
Clock winding down, 9 minutes left in this game. Ball on the 39-yard line, 33-yard line of Grand Island.
Ball's on the 33-yard line, second down, 7 yards to go.
Cypus pitches it out just as he gets hit to Mascio, and Mascio is going to be close to another first down, almost to the 20-yard line, down to the 21.
Tripped up by number 5.
Nice job that time by Cypress to keep the ball to the last minute and then ditch it out to Mascio.
That'll be a first down. I'm sorry, I was looking away from the field. So he has a first down at the 23-yard line.
Let's give credit to Lakeshore. They look very impressive on this job, running the ball very well. Offensive line is starting to pick it up a little bit. And
Brady Clendenning did not return to the ball game. In at guard is number 97. That's Tony Montoro. And again, Kirk Mascio, the ball carrier. And he's well over 100 yards rushing today, as Mascio broke 2 big ones, one for 55 and one for 35 yards.
Take a look at that Grand Island defense.
There's your score. The Section 6 B1 semifinal playoff game in high school football. 34-7, Grand Island. Lakeshore, though, with a couple nice drives here, a good one here, as they send Matt Martin in motion. A pitch to Mascio, fumble, picks it up, really makes things happen, as he's tough to bring down, and he's going to get sacked for. He's going to lose about 9 yards on the play. That'll bring up third and about 19.
Tackle that time by number 34, Troy Thomas. And number 9, Tom Feeney.
Number 86, Brian Hagan, was out there for Lakeshore, and number 81, Tom Desmosky, comes back into the ball game. With Westlake lined up to the bottom of your screen, out of the picture right now. Cypress back to pass, looking all the way, and hammered by Brett Virost. Wow, he did not see him coming, and that is just a great play. And they're going to have to punt this one away. Brett Virost just met him right in the face.
Well, he came in unblocked, Joe, and he got all his momentum going and just laid the hit on Cypress.
Cypress, it's a wonder he's alive after that hit.
But Lakeshore is going for it.
Well, what can you do?
6:04 left in this game.
4th and miles, as they're going to bombs away here, or at least.
Hands up to Mascio.
And Mascio bouncing out on side, finally brought down by Bruno and Justin Bradenbacher.
Brought down by Bruno and Justin Breinbaker.
So Grand Island
34-7.
Grand Island will take over on offense.
I'm sure you're going to see a lot of substitutions now for Grand
Well, here
Island.
we go.
Here they come now as
Makes mass substitutions.
mass
in the game.
substitutions out there. Let's see, number 41, Sirianni. Number 9, Tom Feeney still out there. Number 61, Mark Nowicki comes out. Number 32, Anthony, well, there's no 32.
For Lakeshore, number 84, Dan Swider, and number 83, Joe Gallagher are in for the Lakeshore defense.
There is a 32 out on the field, but I don't have his number on here. First and 10. The give is to, well, let's see who got the football. That was number 41, John Sirianni. Number 5, Justin Breidenbaker is the quarterback, and he had to start the last game, and he does a fine job as he also had to come in and complete the game against Amherst. And just a fine football player, as even Bob McDonald said he's a good quarterback and just as good, as any.
It must be comforting for Gene Masters to go into
Oh,
this championship game with such dependable backups as he has.
That he has. As Linenfelser gets the ball, and he's got some running room and runs right over the tackler, number 34, Dwayne Haskins, as we see number 44, Tranter, come in, number 55, Philip Ardia, number 76, Adam Peters also, as number 58, Kevin Eisenhart comes out, as well as Millar. There's a new center in the ball game now.
For Lakeshore, Brian Hagan and number 72, Phil Boyer are in for Lakeshore.
4:41 remaining in this playoff game. Gene Masters substituting just about everybody but me, as I said last time. What's that? He wants me to come down? Okay.
The penalties against Grand Island.
Penalties against
Joe,
Grand
I
Island.
don't think so.
One can dream, Dave.
Illegal block.
Our high school days are over.
That they are.
back to reality, right, David? Back to the work week. Hey, but we're having some fun here. What a great year it's been in high school football. The center is number 76, Adam Peters. And we're going to get some motion.
There's something happening.
Number 22, Matt Linenfelser, that time lined up outside, as well as 44, Andy Tranter, also a running back. Number 23, Green, Kyle Green, a junior, 5'6", 140, enters the ball game. Excuse me. And number 46, Jed Bernardoni, out there now for Grand Island, as Jay Moran comes out, and he played a great game this season, as a great games, I should say. As Bruno happy also, he caught a touchdown today. Mark Bruno from McDonald. Second down, and it's a pass. Breidenbacher lightening up, and it's going to be caught by number 46, Jed Bernardoni. And a nice pass that time from Breidenbacher.
Joe Gallagher.
Number 31 and number 89 coming in, Justin Inscore. And number 89,
1-yard pass from number 5, Justin Breidenbaker.
Stephen Maudy.
Number